All right. Ready? I'll get us started. All right. I'll go countdown from 3, 2, 1, and then we'll go.
I think he's gonna say Kaizen. Just waiting for it.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Casual Report, the GFC podcast where we talk about what's going on within our community. My name's Luffy, and with me are my co-hosts.
What's up? I'm Kaizen.
Oh, that's good. That's
Good
good.
job, right? That's what it is.
It's okay.
Just going like, no, you go. No, you go.
The power of editing.
Oh, God damn it. What's up? It's Karma.
It's your boy.
Oh no.
There we go. How are we all doing today?
I'm doing fan-freaking-tastic. How about you?
Jeez.
So originally we were going to actually record this podcast on Thursday at 8 p.m. It is Friday, 10:20 p.m. We're on time.
No, it's okay. It's 8:21 here in the West Coast.
Exactly.
So we're basically on time.
Right on time.
We never
West
specified time zone.
True.
I'm pretty sure it says Central in the message.
No, just let it happen. I mean, West Coast is best coast. That's just how it's fine. I mean, we're always fine.
I'm not here to start no war.
Nah, come on.
And that is why I voted for Trump.
No!
Did we just lose all sponsorship?
I think we just got taken off the internet.
Oh,
Build
no.
that wall. Build that. No, I shouldn't be saying that. Ooh, of all the
And
people.
that is why Sonic the Hedgehog will be a good movie.
Man, I can't believe they're actually redoing Sonic. I mean, I'm glad they are, but the amount of money that's going to cost them.
I'm really excited to see how they fix it. Like, I mean, because I've noticed like everyone's like doing their own little twist on like how it should look. I mean, clearly we all know how it should look, and there should be Knuckles and Tails and all the other stuff in there. But the fact that like they just like took the time to like, hey, we hear you. Let's try to fix this and make it so then you guys will enjoy it. And I'm like, it's kind of insane, like how many people like are like so adamant about like how ridiculous it looks, when the fact that like no one really has said much of anything about the Pokemon movie.
Well, but the
Actually,
Pokemon movie looks really good, though. Like, it may look hyper realistic, but Pikachu still looks amazingly cute.
At least he doesn't
Charizard
look
looks
humanoid.
like,
Yeah.
Charizard looks amazing, like that fierce, strong look. Sonic just looked really bad,
Like gross bad.
I forgot
like a child wearing a suit bad.
I forgot who I had the discussion with, but I was talking about how, like, you know, sometimes when you're making something and you spend so long looking at it that it doesn't look wrong to you after you're done.
I feel like there's a word for that. I don't know why, but there's off the top of my head, I feel like there's an actual word for. I mean, case in point, I think like the layers of fear kind of complex thing. You're just constantly and doing like trying to do the same thing over and over again. It just, you know, turns into like this hoary mess, but you don't realize it until it's just, you know, till someone else sees it, I guess.
You know what this you know what the whole Sonic the Hedgehog complaints reminds me of? It reminds me of the Battle Angel Alita. When they first released her eyes were a lot more robotic and people complained, so they just made some tweaks. What if all they do is just tweak Sonic's eyes and make them a little more blue?
That's not the problem, though.
Yeah, the mouth is also in the wrong position. The body shape.
Well, the mouth has teeth, I think, is what most people are scared
that
of.
I think is the most like, oh my god, that's a little out there.
Like, you've never seen any artwork with Sonic with teeth before, and it's kind of creepy.
Gotta go fast.
But I mean, Battle Angel Alita ended up becoming an actually really good movie, so
I still haven't seen it.
Who knows?
I want.
Is that the one where like I feel like the trailer wise, it was like the one where like she had like giant anime eyes, which is like
yeah.
Yep.
weird.
But
Okay.
it was like in like a live action setting.
Okay, because like that was the thing that like put me off, is the fact I'm like, that just odd. I can't deal with that. My brain would just every time I'd see her, just like, nope, can't.
I would watch it 52 times in 1 year.
Oh no, that's our next segment for the podcast. No, I don't want to do that.
No, me neither.
That sounds terrible.
Hot
We
tub
already-
time
50,
is-
so that's once a week, though.
It's once a week.
I could do it. I could do it. If you want to do it, Luffy, I will do it with.
It's not. It's. I mean, I'm totally down for that. It's.
I
really,
could
you know,
find us like 20 episodes in. Why are we doing this? What's the purpose of this?
20. That's pretty generous. 20 episodes.
5 episodes in. What's the purpose of
That's
this?
more realistic.
Yep. Like you remember that how casual we are about this, right? We have to figure out. Oh, yeah, we probably would maybe only get like a few episodes in before we're just like,
Nix it, cancel it.
Too much work. Oh God.
I see the movie in my dreams now.
I feel like that's what would happen. I dreamed about
I
that
know
movie.
every single name of the credit list as it scrolls by.
I mean, at that point, we could do like the commentary over that stuff.
At that point, you might as well start watching it in different languages. Maybe you can learn something by the end.
That is very true. Telling if we do anime, that would not be a half bad idea for me, considering especially if it's like got subs on it, because like I kind of need to learn more of that.
That's how I used to learn
Next month?
Japanese, like long ago.
That's how I learn English. Oh,
And that's why I voted for Trump.
oh no.
Full circle. Gone full circle.
God,
I can't wait to
full
say like
circle.
the most stupidest of things and just end it with that's why I voted for Trump.
Well, why don't we get into our first GFC topic of the night? So we are as a community, we're doing St. Jude for May. It's May,
Yes.
right? May, the month of May.
There-
Yeah.
Layla.
It only started last week, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it starts on. I
The
think it
week
technically
before.
starts on April 30th or something like that.
No, it started like the week before because like I was
420.
420
Yeah, 'cause-
blaze it.
because I was doing it like Telly got one
Whoa.
first. Yeah, I know that's what she said. I say it a lot.
On 420.
On 420 Blaze.
I did
no, I
420 on 421 because I was late.
These are great
Wait,
things
was
to
it
talk
that time?
about when we're talking about St. Jude. Doing it in 420.
Right? But yeah, I got Wuko to his first goal.
Nice.
So he played like Five Nights at Freddy's like for an entire night. Which is hilarious watching him jump.
Oh.
But
No.
yeah,
Why didn't
It
he play it for
started,
5
like-
nights?
Yeah, we didn't play for 5 nights.
right? He's just like, nah, I can't do with this. Literally just gotta play all of them in one single shot. Which is fair, because I totally would have done the same thing. I don't think I would have been able to get through the first game, honestly. I think I technically have it, but I'd refuse because I jump scares. No. I've learned recently that I don't do well with things that I'm not well aware of. So yeah.
That's everyone, though. I mean, that's why I don't touch horror games. But yeah, like Luffy mentioned, we are now doing Jude Campaign play live for the very first time under the team Gone Full Casual. I wanted to mention that we're accepting anyone, like it's an open invitation to anyone who wants to participate with us and support us and join us.
Yeah, we got Wuko and Funky on the team. Yeah, the more the merrier. If anyone doesn't have a team, like we have a link in our Discord, and you can hit that up, or you can hit one of us up, or it's on the Twitter. We keep telling y'all, so check it.
Can I get
Hopefully
a
we-
repeat of that real quick? Because you cut out in the middle.
Oh, damn it! So if anyone wants to join up, you're more than welcome to.
And you can hit up any of us as well.
Exactly.
That's right. Slide into Boila's DMs at boila@gmail.com.
Yes, boila@gmail.com. If I don't respond right away, I'm not ignoring you, I promise.
If I
And
ever
he may
respond.
act very confused when he responds, but that's just part of the personality.
That's true. It's just how I type on an email. I've been told it's more professional, so that's how I do it.
I got our GFC thing pulled up right now. It looks like we've raised $362 already out of our
Wow.
$1,000 goal.
Yeah, we're a third of the way there.
What happens at
already. Good job.
$1,000?
What happens at any raised amount of money?
We're
I
still
know.
trying to figure that out.
Yeah, so we were talking about coming up with Team Milestone, and I think the first milestone was supposed to be at 500, but we haven't come up with anything yet.
Quick, poll something.
Pacify four
Donald
players.
I mean,
Donald
the 1,000
Trump?
was Pacify, right? I mean, well, technically, no. Pacify was like 50,000.
Yeah. That's making
But,
sense.
but I mean, if you think about it, I mean, I definitely would imagine that like us doing Pacify at 1,000 is probably reasonable. You know?
Well, why
That's not very
Pacify?
reasonable.
Why not Left 4 Dead? You know, like,
Yeah, why can't we play something less scary?
yeah.
How about Overcooked? That's
Yeah.
Oh, you
way
know,
less scary.
Which platform?
Which Overcooked? Oh, it has to be
well,
two,
that's
doesn't
like
it?
I was just like, it can't be anything but two.
Well, I only have Overcooked 2 on PC, I believe.
Okay, I have it on the Switch, but I would rather get it on PC just because
Yeah.
I feel like it would have better connection.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against it. You know, if you know.
Also, the
but-
Switch only has like 30 FPS and PC has 60, which
Oh right,
that
yeah.
sounds really snobby, but I want to play it on 60.
As a
It's fine,
pro
it's
gamer,
fine.
I need absolute high fidelity gameplay.
I need my
mean-
full frames, please, and thank you.
Right,
One
right.
cooking, excuse
It
me.
It only makes sense. It only makes
My
sense.
human eye can see 144 frames per second.
And this is where I would give out the shout out to our sponsor for graphic, cards, but we don't have any. So
Now
That
looking
could be
for a
you.
sponsor.
Boost.com.
Please send your inquiries to boila@gmail.com.
Just like I said, if I don't respond right away, I'm not ignoring you. I promise.
All right.
but yeah, I'd be down for Overcooked too.
Overcooked 2 is not a bad idea.
Sounds like a
Now
fun
the
one.
real question is, do people want to see Overcooked 2?
Yeah,
that's
see,
true.
we can drop all these games that we want to, but it's like who necessarily
No,
wants to. I mean, I feel like that game would be something that people would generally like want to see, like all of
The
us
chaos.
kind of scramble on, because I
Yeah.
technically have only just barely played the first Overcooked. I mean, technically that was also with a person that doesn't play games much at all, so kind of the one thing.
Yeah, I feel like Overcooked 2 is pretty entertaining to watch, especially if
Yeah.
people doesn't have like the teamwork together, which I don't think we do because we haven't played a team game together ever.
play
We-
plenty
we
of
play
team
team
games.
games. We just
Okay,
don't do
killing
team
each
stuff.
other is not considered teamwork. It's the opposite.
I'll have you
It's
know,
not considered teamwork,
We
but
beat
we still play a
Zombie
team
Army
game.
trilogy.
And how many
Oh.
times did we shoot each other? How many times did we kill each other in the
But
forest?
you know
How
what?
many-
We defeated Hitler. That's what matters.
I mean, technically that's another one, is Zombie Army Trilogy. I was also thinking like Left 4 Dead. There's technically Duck Game, because that's
Yeah.
been like for like all those like little indie ones. But I feel like Duck Game to me is another one of those which I find like when it's like the 4 people and eventually just becomes just absolute nonsense and hilarious, just getting all the shit and then have you heard the good word and all that other
So
the usual
we
stuff.
can take like those 5 games we just drop and make a poll and drop it on the Discord and see what people want to vote on.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
That could be our $500 milestone as a team.
There we go.
You could
That's how
technically
you
drop
bring
it
it
in
back.
Twitter.
Yeah, wait.
You know what? You know where we should actually drop? We should drop it in our Instagram because it has 1 post still.
Oh, that's also
No,
fair.
it has 2 posts.
It has 2 posts now. We made it.
We famous now, boys.
I was like, any of the like all those things that like the the logos and shit that we make for using random people's faces and all that other jazz, and just throw it in the Instagram, scare the heck out of people with it.
Just put this
We
new
could.
logo in the Instagram.
All right.
Oh, I should mention that I should bring it back. So that's the $500 milestone idea. For the $1,000 idea, Bloody has reached out to me and offered to do a Bloody giveaway for the B975 keyboard and the B85 mouse. So if we reach the $1,000 milestone, I'll be doing a giveaway for both items as a combo. So thank you, Bloody, for that.
I say we put the Pacify at 2,500
I
Or
say we do it at
2,000.
like
How about-
5,000.
at 5,000. Do you think we can raise
Yeah.
5,000?
I don't think
No.
we'll go beyond 1,000, but
I was
so
just like,
sure.
I mean,
yes, I believe.
Technically,
Not at
sure,
all.
like go for it. Drop it at 5,000 and like see what happens, I guess. But
1,001.
Look, the reason why I put it so much lower is if you put it at 5,000, you have to put incentives on the way to 5,000.
exactly. I mean, I feel like at that point, then that thing where all of us do like that 10-hour whatever.
Oh
like,
no.
Oh no.
like for that kind of like, but I totally like already like.
So for $2,000, we'll all watch a 10-hour video.
Wait, is that as a team milestone or as an individual?
Is that a team milestone?
Team.
Okay, you know what?
Because I
that is way too low.
I'm helping other people.
Do you know what I would be okay watching for 10 hours? Stereo Saiyan.
Yeah, I'm down for doing a 10-hour challenge, but 2,000 is way too. An hour.
Way too what, guys? And you cut out again.
Oh no.
He said it's way too high. I think we need to make it at 1,500.
All right, we'll put it up at 50,000 with Pacify.
Good.
Wait, 15,000 is Pacify?
50,000.
50,000. Okay.
50.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
We're adding zeros to everything.
5 million.
5 million sounds good. You're right.
We could do it at, how about 4,000 then?
For what, Pacify?
No, like the 10-hour.
For the 10-hour thing.
Like if we all just
thinking about it.
We all watch the same 10-hour.
It's
and,
very
no.
Can we do each our own different 10 hours? Because I don't want to listen to Ayaya for 10 hours.
No, that's Luffy's. So I mean, he's doing it at 1,000.
No,
But
yeah. Oh no, does that mean if I meet 2 goals, I have to watch 2 10-hour things?
Oh man.
I mean, like technically, if you think about it, you could try to like your 1,000, because there's nothing that says you can't change it now. Because I do that all the fucking I do that all the time. Like I'll consistently be like, I actually like this idea more, so like I go into Tiltify and just switch out with something else. I mean, there's nothing that says that you can't. But then
never know.
That's the fun part of thinking like, so then what else would you do? Like 1,000, like as an individual go that you feel like would be, just as worth 1,000.
So can we like summarize real quick what the milestones are at again? 500 will be the team gameplay. 1,000 is the bloody keyboard and mouse combo giveaway. And then what else?
And then we jump to 4,000 after that.
Maybe we should do like set it to like a middle ground between that and the 5,000, because 5,000 Pacify. So like what, like 3K?
I'm actually more willing to play Pacify than I am to sitting there for 10 hours.
Okay, we just move Pacify to like 2,000, and then the 10 hours is gonna go to 5,000.
No, like so 3,000 would be Pacify, and then 5K would be the 10-hour.
Then what happened to 2 and 4K?
A 5-hour challenge.
Someone else do a Totino's Power Hour. I want someone to talk to about that experience.
Like, I mean, I would, I'd be down for a food challenge, but I know that stomachs aren't completely up for that.
Wait, tell me again what you did exactly. Was it really 60 normal sized Totinos in the mouth?
It was 60 smaller sized Totinos.
Was it just you or Xavier also?
It was just me.
It was
Xavier
just him.
was sick.
Oh no.
So let me tell you my experience. So like I cooked a plate of 60 and I started to stream and I was eating one at a time, right? And like what happened is you finish eating it in like 10 to 15 seconds and your mouth is just full of this zestiness for the next 45 seconds, where you see a plate of more zestiness in front of you and you just want to grab some, but you can't. You gotta wait for the full minute. So I felt like the torture was in waiting for the food at the beginning. Then halfway through, the torture was eating it. And I think I got to like 40 minutes and I just got so impatient. What I did was I stuffed 5 in my mouth at a time per minute and just finished in 4 minutes. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
It's just like, game over, man. Game over. Let's just take them all in. Let's go.
I learned, like, during that 40 or whatever, 45 minutes, I learned so much about Totinos. I learned about their history, that Totinos is actually the last name of some family that owned a pizza restaurant, and that they didn't actually make Totinos. They just bought a dude who made it and then called it Totinos. I was like, man.
Is it like on the back of the box or something?
Was it? I googled it on Wikipedia or something like that.
Oh, okay. I was like thinking, like, I have a.
Now that you've explained your experience, I feel like we don't need to go through it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, we're
it's, I think
fine.
it's, I think it's enough.
Wait, let me tell you how I felt afterwards. So after I ate it,
No.
I felt okay, right? I was like, I'm not that full. So I stood up to make more Totinos, and when I stood up, that was when it hit.
Oh no, I'm doing physical effort.
I was like, oh no, there's Totinos in my bloodstream, and I don't feel so good.
And that's how we lost our sponsorship.
But Totinos hit me up in like 2 months when I recovered from my post-traumatic experience, and I'll be down for a sponsorship.
Wait, to bring it back, are we serious about 10 hours?
You cut out
I would-
cousin.
I was
Are
saying,
we
to bring it
serious?
back, are we serious about the 10-hour challenge?
I'd be down to do it. I'd be down
Okay.
for the kids, right?
Yeah.
It's always
For the
the
kids, I'd be down.
For the kids.
But it cannot be the $2,000 goal.
The way I
That's
see
why I
it.
said for 5, you switch it to 5 and then pass the 5 for 3.
Okay.
But then that's the question. Like when Luffy's like, well, then what would we do for the 2 and the 4? That's why I went.
All right, it's okay. It's good. We keep nothing at 4, but we put something in at 2, so that there's like $1,000 every point, and then
Well,
the final stretch, the final 2,000 stretch, is what will lead us to the promised 10-hour marathon video streamland.
You know that means we have to figure out a day that we're all free for 10 hours.
Well, I mean,
I haven't figured
thought
out
it
the
was-
logistics of going to the bathroom for that.
Wait, can we
Are
not
you allowed to?
I
I think you're not supposed
I think
to.
the experience is to not, because as
Yes.
soon as you take off your headphones, you reset
Oh
your
my
brain.
God.
So what
Mhm.
am I supposed to do if I need to use the restroom?
I'll do some studying. I'll go see who else watched the 10-hour thing and see how they do it, and we'll figure it
Okay.
out.
So
I
you're
actually,
gonna prepare for a 10-hour
let's
by
see.
watching
I mean,
a 10
technically,
hour.
Hey, you
I
gotta
did
prep
put
for
that one
those
in.
things.
Yeah, I did put that one video in for the guy that did like the baby shark for 10 hours.
He does a lot of 10-hour challenge.
That guy, I think, is
Yeah.
just known for 10-hour challenges.
There you go.
All right, I figured out our $2,000 incentive goal. It is going to be a Gone Full Casual community designed t-shirt.
Oh, so are you gonna
Hmm.
take like a submission and we choose the best one and then we make that into a shirt?
So we had some submissions from last month's Gone Full Casual community.
Yes.
When we played
no.
Jackbox Party Pack, we made some pretty good shirts, and I think what we could do is we could take those designs or find out who drew them and see if we can get them reproduced and printed on a Teespring shirt.
I don't know, I like this new logo that we've had posted in selfies. Actually,
Oh yeah, we could just put that on a shirt.
It is pretty great.
as long as we ask Ken if it's okay and Abe it's okay,
We
if they're
should
okay
make
with it, I'm totally cool
Band-Aids.
with
I
doing
mean,
it.
if not that, you could do like, if not with their faces, you could also like drop in all the Marios and stuff if people are okay with that too. But
This is a real community T-shirt.
it is. I mean, technically that one would be because it's like everybody that's been turned into like, you know, different Marios and stuff. But yeah, that's actually not a half bad idea. I mean, because yeah, the ones that come off of Jackbox are it's the image of it is so tiny that I'm like, I don't want to buy that.
And then
Like,
I got it. You know, you have your graphic, and on the bottom you say St. Jude Play Live GFC 2019.
Oh, no. It costs extra money to have letters.
No, you just put that as a part
No,
of the
you-
graphic. It doesn't
Exactly. How do you think that we got away with this one? You literally just put it into the graphic. You're fine.
You're right.
Wait, what if St. Jude like emails us? Please don't put your name, put our name on your
Oh,
t-shirt.
It's a very racist design. Can you
Saint,
not?
Saint
No.
Kaizen Play
Well-
Live.
No.
Technically, we could do like the Gone Full charity thing instead of like
Oh
the St.
yeah,
Jude part of it, though.
GF
So it-
charity, girlfriend charity.
I like our milestone goal. I think they're good. I don't think we'll make it to where we have to do 10 hours. I'll be say
Please
Oh
don't
God,
fix it.
Kaizen, your audio was dying. What was going on?
oh no.
You
It's
cut
like-
off every other word like you're going through a tunnel, dude.
Oh,
Say that
no.
aloud.
It's so
Oh,
weird. I
okay.
see a full bar connection on
I
Discord.
know. I think we'll have to record on some different medium next time. We'll figure it out. All right. So can someone give us a recap of our milestones so that if anyone's zoned out during our ramble, they can we can bring it back for them.
So at
When will I
500,
go?
at 500, we get our GFC 4-player game. I guess is we want to call it that, multiplayer game.
Yeah.
At 1000, we have a giveaway for a bloody keyboard and a bloody mouse together.
All right.
At 2000, we have our Gone Full Charity Community T-shirt. At 3000, I forgot. Pacify. We all 4 of us play Pacify together.
I like it.
4,000 is a skip because it's a big push to the big 5,000, which is a 10-hour challenge.
Do you know actually that if more people actually join our team, it'd be easier to reach 5,000?
It's true.
So with each person who joins our team, the incentive for the 10-hour goes up by another 1,000.
I do want to extend the 10-hour challenge to anyone on the Gone Full Casual St. Jude Play Live team. It doesn't have to just be us 4 doing it.
Or if anyone was to replace me, I'd be more than willing to make that sacrifice.
Replace any of us, in fact.
Any other Asian person can come in for me.
Case in point, if anyone wants to take the bullet for me, I would personally love you forever so that I could actually pee.
Oh my god. Great. I have an idea. What we'll do is we'll have a GIF that's just playing on loop. It looks like we're listening to it.
I feel like I remember somebody was trying to do this at one point. Like, I feel like, was it you guys? And like, this was like forever ago, like just putting Shang into like your stream just so like it looked like he was there. I was yeah.
People would come in, Shang is not moving on the webcam. I was like, no, it's a GIF. It's a GIF. Good times.
And just to reiterate for our St. Jude campaign, it's the Gone Full charity team. You can find it in our Discord and on our Twitter. It's a completely open invite for anybody who'd like to join us.
Yeah.
Quick, $50,000 incentive. We'll all get tattoos.
Oh god.
Of what?
And we'll each be a letter. We're GONE.
Dibs on an E. It works.
Oh no, with G.
Oh man, I want G. I'll take O.
Oh god.
Mine will be a gigantic donut.
I'm not doing this.
And anybody else who joins our team can be the rest of the letters: the F, the U, the L's.
Right.
And then we'll get a community photo where we all just show our backs.
And we're all completely ashamed.
I just, for some reason, like I picture it like the fact of like going to like a football game or something when the guys like have like the letters on like
that's an option too. If you want to put it on your stomach, you can.
I mean, think that would actually be kind of funny. Like not actually like a tattoo. Actually, did that like had enough of us together, like just like using paint or marker or something, and just like putting like the full thing. Like
there is an event coming up where we could all be together.
Whoa! What do you mean be together? Is this like a Disney movie? Are we finally getting that happily ever after?
Yes. Do you want to build a snowman?
Ooh. No.
God.
But yeah, there is a big event coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, Kaizen. What event's coming up?
Kaizen.
I was gonna do a little bit more of a segue, but okay.
No, please, I need the segue. Go.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, Kaizen.
Yeah. All right. I feel like people who listen to the podcast know what we're talking about. We're talking about ChiCon. And before I go too deep into like, I feel like I need some background and explain what ChiCon is. So to me, whenever we go to any con like PAX and TwitchCon, the best part of any con is always the meetup, seeing and hanging out with your friends.
Kaizen's our dad.
Huh?
Oh
no? And so I decided, you know what? Instead of paying a huge amount of money for tickets and then the waiting in line and, like that forced networking, I was like, we should just have our own con where for like a weekend, we all just get together and we would do the best part of a con, just hang out with each other. And that's why ChiCon came to be. This year is going to be our 2nd year. It's also going to be our very last one because I'm tired.
It's a lot of work.
Just like a dad.
Oh no. So yeah, ChiCon is coming up in 2 weeks. It's just a casual meetup where we eat good food, drink, play games, and just have a good time together.
I got the tagline. ChiCon, come home, meet
Come
dad.
home. No. See, it sounded good, and then you added meet dad. Like, dad went to go get cigarettes.
I got your tagline. It's Dad, where are the cigarettes?
No.
No. It wasn't like meat as in like MEET. It's meat as in MEAT.
Oh
Meet
no.
dad.
Gotta get Jaws
coming.
meat
ChiCon.
and grab Luffy's loaf.
ChiCon. Beat Jaws meat.
I think Luffy also was very generous in making the trailer, which will be dropping soon on the YouTube.
Whoa, soon.
TM.
Yeah, and
Soon
we get to
TM.
see it, and I'm very excited to show the world.
Oh, you cut out Kaizen.
Very excited to see the what?
What?
Yeah, I was just saying I'm very excited to show like the whole video.
Oh,
that you
no,
made.
there
Oh my
you go.
god! And that is why I voted for Trump.
I don't think that goes through perfectly.
Kaizen, I need
Everything else,
Kaizen, I need to take 3.
Okay, I'm just saying that Luffy made an announcement trailer about ChiCon, and I'm very excited for everyone to see it.
Oh, that one went through. Okay.
Okay, and that is why I voted for Trump. But yeah, that's what ChiCon is. I don't know if you want to talk more about it or.
Actually, I honestly didn't really know what to talk about ChiCon. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. Hey, I want to bring something up. There was a Golden Week sale on Steam recently. Did you guys pick up anything good?
I did for the PlayStation Golden Week.
Yeah,
I was
didn't
like-
do anything on Steam either. I just did PlayStation's Golden Week as well.
I was like, there was PlayStation.
I've ended up in this very weird part of the Golden Week sale where apparently there are Nekopara spin-offs now.
Oh no.
There's something called
Really?
Neko Nin X Heart 2 Love. And then there's another one called The Ditzy Demons Are in Love with Me.
What a title.
I
Did
made
you
it.
pick any of them?
No, those aren't on sale apparently.
Oh, no.
Man, visual novel artwork sure has come a long way. Alright, it's time for everyone's favorite segment, community questions.
Oh, favorite first time.
I feel like someone put
Wait,
these
what are your
questions.
favorite first
I feel
time?
like people have put these questions out of order. Let me reorder them really quick. Oh, there we go.
We're gonna lose the questions again.
Alright.
Oh, no.
So while Luffy's doing that, I want to say thank you to everyone who submitted questions.
Yes, thank you to
Yeah,
everyone
thank you,
who
guys.
submitted questions.
We might not answer like most of them because y'all know who you guys
If you guys
Yeah.
don't see Richo around anymore.
are. Ben.
Alright, so we got quite a few questions, but we narrowed it down to 3 questions just for the sake of not having a 4-hour long podcast.
Right.
But
So the first question is, what games are you guys excited to see be released?
right. So originally, I was actually gonna say I was excited for what was that game coming out? Rage 2. But I want to amend my what you call it? My thing. I'm excited for Neko Nin X Heart 2 Love Plus.
I mean, I feel that's the only game worth mentioning, to be honest.
I
If
mean,
you're
it's gonna be
gonna
the
get
best
any-
game.
Yeah, you get any visual novel, it's got to be that one.
If that is not Game of the Year 2019, then the people are wrong.
The people
Well,
are
it's only
wrong.
gonna be Game of the Year when the 18 plus patch comes out.
18 plus patch. All right, but yeah, for me it's Rage 2. I think mainly because there aren't there's nothing else coming out. But I remember Rage 1 being a lot of fun. It had that like Mad Max vibe where you're just in some apocalyptic desert wasteland and you just go around like shooting everything up. And the great thing about Rage 1 was it was very poorly optimized. So when I say go around shooting things up, I mean it was PowerPoint the entire time.
Oh, God. I feel like there was, I think, like a demo or something recently or something. Because I feel like I saw someone playing it. And I mean, I've seen like the I remember seeing the E3 trailer and stuff, and it looked like cool and all, but I'm like, I was like, I don't know, like how like it would play or anything. And then when I actually saw it, I'm like, dude, this is actually pretty hilarious though, because everyone's just like smashing into people left and right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a over the top apocalyptic like first person shooter. It's supposed to be a lot of fun, so I'm excited to see how the reviews for the game come out. If the reviews come out and it's like 4.0s across the board, I probably won't play it. But if it gets like 8s and 9s, I'll probably check it out.
I completely misinterpreted that. I thought you meant like 4.0 out of 5. So I was like, oh, okay.
Not gonna lie, I thought similarly the same thing. I think we're just too lost in Yelp reviews.
I do have
God.
good news, guys. If you do really want to check out Neko Nin X Heart, they do have a free demo.
Oh my god.
Speaking of demos.
Speaking of demos, I'm sorry. I've taken up all the time for this question. What about you guys? What are you guys excited for?
Oh god.
The game I would be interesting to see comes out at the end of the month. The Layers of Fear 2. I'm not interested in me playing it. I'm interested in watching someone else play it. That's what I'm really interested in.
You know what? Technically, who I'd love to see play that is Birdie. Because, like, she played the first game and was so aggravated that I feel like if they actually improved on it, like, maybe she, just to see, like, what the reaction would be. But,
if we reach a $200 team milestone, Kaizen will play Layers of Fear 2.
What do you mean 200? We passed
Oh my
it.
god, we're already there!
Look, if I reach my goal by the end of the month, I'll play it. I played Layers of Fear 1 and I quit because I got scared by every single jump scare. I remember
damn, really?
I remember streaming it, and like every time there was a jump scare, I would slap my keyboard really hard or like throw my mouse.
see, there you go. Now you've got your new 1,000. Perfect.
I'll do it as
play with Xavier.
I'll do it as a
side by side.
bonus. I'll play it.
I was terrified of the first one too, but I managed to reach the end of it. I was really proud of it.
I never beat the game.
But no
Hey,
one
man.
gave me credit, so I stopped playing horror games.
At least you guys have played horror, like a bunch, like at least a few horror games. Like the closest thing I think I've pretty much done is Alien Isolation.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
I
still
mean, Dead
that's
Space-
still legitimately scary. Those are
I guess
legitimately
Dead Space
scary.
does also count.
I'm
Yeah,
too
I
afraid to
suppose.
play Dead Space.
Same.
Me
Ugh.
too. Wait, I
It was
played
the
Dead
first one.
Space.
I was just gonna say, like, you already played it too.
Played it
I
my
just-
first year of streaming. Beat it on
I
PC
will-
and got Xbox achievements.
I remember
will-
that day. It was glorious.
Oh my god, right? It's great though, because like it's funny how like those games work because of the fact that like it starts out like where you're scared as all heck, and then near the end you're just playing it like freaking boss mode, just like Samus just beating all the shit up, I guess back to the question at hand. For me personally, when it comes to what's releasing soon, I would say Mario Maker 2 for me, because it's not this month but next month, like near the end of it. I think like they haven't specified. It's June 2019. I'm always scared about those because it tends to be like, hey, by the way, this is gonna last even longer. I mean, Mr. Nintendo, where's Animal Crossing? But yeah, Mario Maker 2, because I never had it. Like I never had a Wii U, and like I honestly like almost bought a Wii U for Mario Maker. So the fact that we're getting like another one is pretty freaking hype.
That's pretty
Yeah.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna pose this question. Out of all the community levels, what percentage of them are going to be penises?
I
At
mean,
least
far too many.
16%.
have you seen Smash?
At least 69% was the correct answer. No, I'm just kidding.
That's you're
No, that
not
feels
wrong.
You're
That
not
is-
kidding.
that is
You're
the
not
best-
kidding at all.
That is the best answer.
Don't you lie.
It'll be me making all the maps.
I
I gotta
I'm
meet
actually
the
curious to see if
quota.
anyone does that. Because I don't. I mean, technically, I feel like if there's some kind of filter on it. I don't know, because there's so many people out there that play Mario Maker. I feel like I've never noticed. Maybe I'm just not paying attention, but like you could get, I guess, pretty creative enough where you could put enough of like maybe the note boxes and other boxes together to sort of kind of make it look like it. But I mean, maybe they're maybe they have a filter. They're catching it. I don't know.
I mean, I know plenty of, as a pro penis maker, pro rocket ship maker. There are
I was
plenty
about
of
to say.
work. There are plenty of workarounds.
I mean, if you've never seen Luffy play Minecraft, I mean, you should, because that's definitely where all the rockets are hiding.
Those are all rocket ships. Okay,
That-
nothing weird about those.
Do you remember our very first server where I made a mountain home and somebody wrote the word penis above my home?
That was totally not me.
I still remember that.
What about you, Wayla?
Yeah, boy, what are you excited for? And please tell me
Honestly-
why. Oh, sorry.
There's not there's not a lot coming out within the next 2 months that I'm all that excited about. There's only the Castlevania Anniversary Collection's coming out, which is kind of cool. And that one just it's got Castlevania 1, 2, 3, and 4.
What's
And
that
also-
for?
Everything. PC,
Oh.
PS4, Xbox, Switch. It comes
you
out.
need to tell me you're not
Oh.
excited about Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry,
Where?
coming in June 13 on the PlayStation 4.
Oh my god, that's it.
Oh,
Get out of
okay,
the
never
way,
mind.
Neko Nin.
I changed my answer. I completely changed my answer. It's just you, Larry, for sure.
It's like, but
I've
can you
never
stream
played
it?
Of
Yes.
course.
I've seen friends stream Leisure.
Yeah, same actually.
Oh my
we
god.
both talking about the same person.
Yeah, we are.
Oh no.
Oh,
But
boy.
going back, I think other than that, it's Judgment, which is the guys who made the Yakuza games. That's their brand new IP, and that comes out in June.
I'm
end
excited
of
for
June.
that one. I tried to
So am
buy
I.
the I tried to buy the Japanese game before it's gonna get majorly patched, but I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened with the actor for that one, but what can you
Things
do?
happen, yeah. I
I
mean,
think
I'm glad
that's
it's still coming
fine.
out though, because like it's like, if I remember like seeing it right, it's like, yeah, Yakuza kind of mixed with like Phoenix Wright type.
Kind of
Mhm.
like Phoenix Wright / LA Noire, where you're like actively in the investigation on the crime scene.
Oh, okay, so it's more like on that end then.
But you
Yeah.
can still beat everyone up like Yakuza.
Yep. Your guy somehow still knows like crazy martial arts and can beat everybody up.
I'm
And
not
there's a
gonna
ton of
lie.
mini games.
I would not say no to that.
It's fun. Like
I think it's gonna
honestly,
be
I think
good.
you would like it.
Yeah.
I think you would like these kind of games.
I
'Cause
mean,
they're
Just-
super fun.
the
Because I've
dudes-
seen LA Noire and I'm not like into that. Like I feel like it can get goofy, but the fact like I feel like a lot of the trying to figure out if people are lying and all that stuff just is a little.
I don't
And in
think
fact-
there's anything like that in this game. It's more so you're investigating crime scene, finding evidence and stuff like that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
And
so
then
definitely.
and like chasing them down and stuff.
I'm pretty sure the
Okay.
gameplay is gonna be more in vain with more not in vain and more in line with the Yakuza series, which is it's just
it is.
there's objectives, you follow the objectives and the story progresses in that manner. I don't think it's gonna be like super crazy like present the correct piece of evidence
Yeah,
for your
no.
bag of 500 things to progress.
But it should be fun. There's like a ton of mini games. There's hostess clubs, which is probably the most important thing.
That is the most no. Where's
Wait,
my
wait.
where's my online chat room mini game?
There's no more online chatting. It's just hostess clubs.
No.
Rip.
You know,
But-
the developers of Yakuza, their most recent other game, spin-off from instead of Yakuza, Fist of the North Star, that one ended up being
Mhm.
really good. Fist of
It's
the North
really
Star
good,
Loftus Paradise. Their hostess club was a lot more refined. They took all the tedium out of I think the Yakuza Zero one
Mhm.
and like streamlined it, so it was really fun to play.
What's actually really cool about that is that the director, the main guy who runs the studio, which is RGG Studios, he's a huge Fist of the North Star fan. So like when he got the okay to do it, he's like, "I'm gonna do this right." You don't get a lot of people like that, like making video games like that anymore.
Yeah, not since the only other company I feel like does games right, Dead or Alive
Activision.
6.
Oh.
What?
Oh, what?
Huh?
Man, if I could, if more companies were like Dead or Alive 6 and stuck to their core values, we would have plenty of better games. All right, so and speaking of better games, our next question comes from actually there's no name right here, but the question I guess they wanted it to be kept
Blank.
anonymous. But the next question is, When squad mode becomes available to all of Twitch, can we expect to see more community stream nights?
I mean, I don't see why not, because a lot of time there is games we all gonna be playing together, so it's like might as well just stream and have it all in one page, right?
What I would say is, like, I feel like it would be more organized rather than just one person streaming and we all go to that person's channel. At least you would have 4 perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the community nights, yeah, it's like I feel like we would utilize it more for the community nights. But do you think that we'd actually have more community nights because of squad mode?
Frequency more.
That's you missed that more part, didn't you?
Like, wait. Give me a second. Let me try this again. Oh,
backspace that shit.
There you go.
No.
I'm just like, oh yeah, more.
I didn't vote for Trump for this.
But I voted for Trump.
No.
You know what? One of our community nights games should be do you guys remember Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy? It's the guy who's in like the pot with like a stick, and you have to get to the top of this like course, and it's super rage inducing.
I've never seen that.
No, I've never seen it.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. But anyway, there's a multiplayer version of the like a similar type of game. It's called Pogo Stuck, and it has online multiplayer, meaning that like all of us could be in a lobby just raging.
Oh boy. Sounds like a wonderful time.
And then we can easily de-stress by all of us playing Not Your Friends together.
No.
Tell me more.
All right.
Next question?
I guess next question. That one was a quick one. All right. So last question.
Because it was just no.
No, it was
no.
Can I get that in unison, please?
No.
That was totally not in unison, but it's okay.
Not at all.
You just got like 3, 2, 1. Go, Kaizen. No.
Oh no.
That's gonna be a new stream alert.
Oh no.
That's a stream alert if he makes the $1,000.
Why would you follow me?
Oh no. All right, so our final question comes in from Addie, who asks, what is your favorite? I want to point out that he spells favorite with a U.
What a European.
Favorite, but then he doesn't proceed to spell the word horror with a U. So
that's not how you spell it.
I'm actually gonna amend his question so it makes up for it.
You know what though? We also did some movies with a U.
What about movies?
You're right. You're
another
right.
U in there.
All right. Okay. Now that the question has been fixed, what is your favorite?
God, that looks gross.
Our roar movies.
That's so bad.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Emoji Movie. That's horrific.
Because it was
Don't
terrifyingly good.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Backdoor Slut 9.
Oh no.
Okay,
what about 7?
We're gonna have
6?
to bleep this whole segment.
Man, now we're gonna.
I mean, what about 6 with 9?
Now I gotta put the explicit tag on our stream.
Why not 6 with the 9? I mean, watch both movies. Get the double feature.
Just bleep what I just said. It's cool.
Someone send me the bleep sound clip.
I'll find it for you, I promise.
All right.
No, you don't need the bleep. Just put the Kaizen. Oh.
Backdoor. Oh no.
I don't have a serious answer to that.
Neither do I.
Maybe The Grudge.
Movies.
It's been so long since I've watched a horror movie that I just don't remember any.
I don't. It's not a thing for me. I don't like horror games. Therefore, horror movies are kind of the thing that I don't do as well. So anytime I've seen those kind of movies, it's usually been when I didn't realize I was going to be watching it, or I was just there and succumbed to it, and then it haunted me for a very long time. Like The Exorcism of Emily Rose, like that one. Oh,
I have an answer to that question, but I'm afraid, like, it's a story, and I'm afraid I'm gonna get cut out.
Oh,
But
no.
I'll
Speak
try
really close to the mic.
Just give it like word after word and just think about it.
Go
Just
very
do like
slowly.
do like the oh my god, like William.
All right, so my favorite movie is The Grudge, favorite horror movie, and that movie came out back when I was in school, and me and my friend, this Asian girl, skipped school to go.
Ooh.
Wait, no. Let me explain why.
Ooh.
This Asian girl, we skipped school to go see the movie, and the movie theater was completely empty, so it's just me and her. And the movie got to a part where, like The Grudge comes at you, and if you've never seen The Grudge, it's like this white, pale skin Asian girl with long hair coming at you very slowly. And there was a scene that was very scary, and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, yo, that was scary, right? And I turned around to look at my friend, and my friend, again, was this Asian girl with long black hair. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. I thought you were The Grudge.
Wow.
She didn't appreciate that, but I thought it made like a great memory for me.
I feel like you had multiple types of these experiences. I remember when you came over to I remember when you came over
the first time.
The first time we were playing Fatal Frame 4. And my sister came home, and you're like, "Oh my god, she's alive!"
Maybe it's because a lot of the horror shit is like from the Asian market, and I'm only surrounded by Asian girls. And
What does that say about Asian girls, though?
They're terrifying.
They shouldn't grow their hair out, I guess, is what
That too.
Rip.
And they shouldn't wear white.
I'm trying to find
Asian girl.
I'm trying to find a
Still
legitimate
crazy,
favorite horror movie. I'm looking at the list of top 100 horror movies. I would probably say out from this list, Alien. I think I like Alien.
I really did like Alien, yeah. But is it considered horror?
I think it's considered horror.
I think it is. It is.
Technically, I guess if that does count. I mean, I did see Prometheus, and I actually did.
Oh god,
like
that one still haunts me to this day.
But that's just because, like, I really like the actresses that were in it. So that's probably why I liked it more than anything.
I haven't seen the second one. What's the one after Prometheus?
I have no idea.
I forgot what it was called.
Never got past that.
Oh,
Shaun of the Dead was really good.
Wait.
Yes,
well,
Shaun of the Dead, the ultimate horror movie.
It's comedy horror, so that would technically, if we're going based on that, if we do comedy horror, I would have to say Hot Fuzz is my
Hot Fuzz was horror?
Was that horror?
Yeah, well, because it's.
I thought it was more like a thriller comedy.
Well,
I guess thriller can be scary though. Scream is.
They got Hot Fuzz under drama parody film.
Well,
drama parody.
Close enough.
What about Scary Movie 2? Can I do that?
All right,
I'll accept it.
Scary Movie 3.
Because Scary Movie 4 actually scared me at one point. Oh god.
Wait, I want to retract my answer. My favorite horror film, favorite horror series is the Resident Evil series. Those are so bad, they're good.
I'm not gonna lie, I love them just because I love me. I love Mila Jovovich.
Well, the first two weren't bad.
Yeah, the first two weren't bad. Then they started getting worse, but I couldn't stop watching, and now I own them all.
I feel like that's what it is. Like I can't stop. Like it was like the third one. I was like, why am I watching this? And then I'm like, because you want to find out. Like it's like that whole zooming camera out. You're like, all right, now I gotta see what happens. It's just like, even though I know it's gonna be complete awful, but can't help yourself.
All right. So we do community questions every month. The way you can get them to us is in one of two ways, either through a Google text document that we have pinned on the Discord channel or by tweeting #casualreport. Oh my god, someone just went full robot.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh, there goes Karma.
Oh, no.
My name is Karma.
Oh my god, help! Oh my god, what's going on?
This voted for Trump.
All right, test. I just heard Trump.
Yeah, I just heard Trump. Oh my god, what happened?
I have no idea.
I saw that we lost connection for like half a second.
Like, it went down for all of us, right?
I
Because
went.
was just
It
like,
did.
I swapped.
Oh, no.
I went to go swap servers. That's when it got better.
oh, Jesus.
All right, but yeah, getting back on track. There's two ways for you to submit questions that may or may not show up for the next Gone Full Casual Community Podcast. Either
Don't troll people.
Either
Probably
through
not.
a GFC Google Docs link, which you can reach by going to http://GFC in all caps -podcast-view. That sounds horrible in an audio only medium, so we'll just have the link in Discord. But you can also tweet #casualreport and we'll see it there. So send your favorite questions, things you want us to answer, talk about. No trolls, no downers, but anything else goes. So when is our next Gone Full Casual community stream coming up? And what are we
will
playing?
be May 11th is the coming up Saturday, and we'll be playing The Forest.
We going back.
We're going back to the island, boys. We got another son to get rid of. I mean,
another
That
Timmy.
sun is the same sun all the time, and it's really interesting because it's like there's different races in there, but still the same sun.
I like the sun I made out of sticks better.
Yeah, that one didn't complain.
he didn't talk back.
He also didn't get kidnapped.
Oh,
Neither
no.
did the wife.
Oh, God. Just get in the car and go. Oh wait, the car doesn't move.
I want to build a church because now they have a layout for church. I want to make this Church of St. Kaizen and then watch
Nice.
it burn.
I was gonna say then we're gonna set it on fire.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I actually got a question about the Forest. Just so people who weren't a part of the community like last year, so to give some context, the question was, why is the Forest such a meme in the Gone Full Casual community? And so last year there was this struggle to find a good game, and
We didn't find an answer.
we didn't find an answer. But what we did find was that you could play the Forest 7 times and get really good at speedrunning it. And so I think the game I played the most, at least last year, was the Forest with a bunch of people. It was a ton of fun because you would just get new people in, and like the game itself is very sandboxy. So the experience, even though the set key items are in the same place, the experience is different depending on who you're playing with, because some people like to build homes, other people like to ruin homes, other people like to go
Buela.
swimming.
Hey,
Some people like to throw what's the word? Dynamite.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
some people like the hang glide and then go straight to the floor after.
I think in
Oh,
our
God.
most recent playthrough, I believe we finally made a raft and we tried to leave the island, but then we hit an invisible wall and it wouldn't let us leave.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
I can tell you the first time we played, Kaizen made a giant raft and it was in the middle of the lake. So we were like, oh, let's go. Is there a way out of here? So we were paddling and paddling. Kaizen was stuck.
Well, okay, so not on that story, but on the story Luffy was just telling about. I thought it was a really cool idea that we would play the Forest, craft a raft, and then leave the Forest, and we would transition to the other game called the Raft.
Ah,
Oh yeah, that was the logic.
that's actually pretty
Oh.
funny.
We never were able to leave the Forest.
But we did
So
somehow.
you just cut the game off, just instantly just like black screen it and
I
just like
think
bring
that's
up
what
the
we
raft.
did.
No, I remember what happened was we hit the wall, I glitched, and then I couldn't get back onto the raft, so I was just swimming after you guys for like 20 minutes. Please, let me back on.
Oh, good times, good times. Can't wait to do it again.
Yeah,
And
so
this is why this game is a meme.
next Saturday, May 11th, starting at, I think it's 3 p.m. CDT, Central
Yeah.
Daylight Savings Time.
Sounds good.
We'll see you there. On that note, though, actually, so for me on my stream, if we can raise $250 for St. Jude on my stream before this community stream, instead of just playing VR as I normally would, I mean, instead of playing the Forest as I normally
you
would,
spoiled it.
You
I'll
ruined it.
play the entire game in VR. And I hope to God this community stream is like only 2 to 3 hours long.
It won't be. We'll make it.
Oh no. I'm
But,
gonna.
okay. Let me ask you a question. What are you at right now? Like 50?
I'm at 50, I think.
So you need 200 within a week?
200 in a week.
All
He's
right,
got
let's go.
it,
fam.
no
He's not going to
problem.
release the podcast till like the day of.
Well, you
I
got
was
my.
gonna say, well,
you
you
figured
know,
me
you
out.
know what I'm doing tonight. Then, like, we're switching it out. We're trying to make sure that Luffy makes that goal, so we can do VR for the
That would be
forest.
quite hype.
Yeah. What's
When
up,
you guys
man?
go into caves, I'm just gonna lie on the ground and wait for you to come back out.
Then you're gonna get attacked by a cannibal. You're gonna scream by yourself.
Help!
Vagina monster!
it's so realistic up close.
Just like the thought of like how much you're just gonna hear him scream, like just the like probably like the littlest things too, just because of the fact that like the immersiveness, I'm sure, like in the VR compared to just playing it is a completely different experience.
Yeah, a part of it is the experience. I want to see what it's actually like. All right, and that concludes our podcast for this month. If you guys didn't know, we dropped our very first Gone Full Casual highlight video.
We have all the content now, yay!
On the YouTube, so please go check that out. Karma made it herself, and it's really funny, and it's edited really well. I actually, I watched it a couple times, and I could not stop laughing. I feel...
It's the first time I actually edited something, and like I was a little scared about it, you know, at first, but I'm like, dude, I actually had a lot of fun just like putting all the clips together and like editing it out. Like, that's really great.
Yeah,
it's really fun to do. It's just very time consuming. So everyone go check it out.
Yeah, man. And thanks to everyone who like played with us and you know, watches too, because like it's, you know, if it wasn't for you guys, you know, we wouldn't be streaming, you know.
True, so go check out that highlight video. Enjoy it because you probably won't see one for another 3 months.
Yeah, that's about right.
Very true, yeah.
Maybe longer, depends.
Maybe 4.
I'll try to double down some effort to push some content like that out, because I think that one covered March, right? So our next one would technically be April.
Yeah, it was suddenly February and March, but there wasn't like, you know, I mean,
okay,
we're casual. We've got like some clips.
So the next one might actually cover April and May. Who knows?
It might even go through to like June, July,
You know,
of 2020.
of 2020.
And that's why I voted for Trump.
Oh no.
Oh no, and that's why we're no longer a podcast.
Please remove all the Trump references during this podcast.
So speaking of stream content, we're looking for streamers that are willing to stream under the Gone Full Casual tag. Anyone is welcome to join. Essentially what it would be is you stream and you put the Gone Full Casual logo on your stream and you represent a part of us. And your content may or may not show up, most likely will show up on Gone Full Casual highlight videos, because the rest of us don't stream. So we don't make content. So
We
you
really
just
just need you to stream for us.
You
So
just
if-
be
so
the
if-
whole highlight video.
So
It's
if you make content, you could be the face of GFC, just like Ken and A-Bar right now.
That's all I'm staring at right now.
it's really hard not to stare at that. It, like
Yeah.
I feel like if you saw that face like coming at you like in the dark, you would just freak the hell out.
I
So
closed the tab.
I want to, for our audio-only viewers, can someone please explain in words what
Okay.
what you're looking at?
I got this. So basically, if you're part of the Discord, you know what's there. If not, we have lovely people in our, you know, in our community, and they drop selfies from time to time. And recently we've had this thing where like we like to manipulate them a little bit. I mean, we have a bunch of like people that we've drawn Marios and different characters on. Recently, one of our great community dudes by the name of Richo decided that he got really bored and decided to take a picture of 2 of our friends and take one face of one of them and just copy it all around the other guy's face. And so you got like the one got, you know, the one face that's just, which is our buddy Ken, who's just like this giant smile, like grin, that he's just like, he's got the kind of face that it's great. And it's all around, and you just have Abe just in a corner like, oh god, I'm scared. There's all of these crazy smiley Ken faces just hovering all over the place.
This should be the static image on our podcast video.
It should be.
really
That might be a
should.
good idea.
It really should.
We should
Just make
also
sure to
post
ask
it.
him.
We should also post it on Instagram.
Oh no.
Speaking of Instagram, our Instagram is
no.
actually suffering from a lack of posts. I've gotten a few complaints about why we don't push any content on Instagram, and that segues me into our next thing. We're actually looking for some social media interns. Are you good at Twitter? Are you good at the Instagrams? Are you good at any sort of social media?
Do you understand our brand?
We need you to promote our brand.
Because we sure as hell can.
Because we don't do any of that.
It is
Try.
a
It's
paid
just not
position. You will be compensated with 5 whole bits a year.
Oh
Five
my! A
whole bits.
year? Whoa!
A year.
And
I'll
more
send you
importantly,
one cookie.
exposure.
Just one.
Expo-
cookie, that's it.
I don't promise exposure. No.
Exposure.
No, it's not the kind of exposure people are really
We
thinking.
barely give exposure to ourselves. I was about to say
no.
expose ourselves, and
I'll have you know, our
Expose
last
ourselves all the time.
community night expanded by about 2 new members. I think we made
I mean,
it.
that actually was pretty great. I was actually thoroughly happy for that. Like we Jackbox did some good for sure.
Exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're interested in either being a streamer for Gone Full Casual, which would earn you to tag semi-casual, or if you want to be a social media intern, hit us up in the DMs or email boila@gmail.com.
Like I've said before, if I don't respond right away, I'm not ignoring you, I promise.
Oh my god.
DMs are probably the way to go.
Sure.
Boila@gmail.com might not happen.
Yeah. That you might, once again, it's going to be a lot of questions and not enough answers for you. But yeah, don't be shy. Literally, like, we're casual, like it's all good. We're just, bunch of guys just hanging out.
Yeah.
We just want more people to hang out with. So if you want to, be a part of it, let us know.
Last of all, I'd like to give out a shout out to our sponsors. This podcast was brought to you in part by Totino's Pizza Rolls and Dos Equis. Be sure to tweet at them on social media and thank them for making this community possible.
Did we talk about how you have PTSD from this?
Look, give me 2 months and I'll be fine again. I'll be at Totino's.
I was like, I think we need a new sponsor. Anyone? You want to
It's okay. He has PTSD from
Can we just go
Totino's.
back
We
to
don't have
cheap
it yet.
fuel now?
Yeah, you guys handle the next 2 months, and then in 3 months I'll be back, stronger than ever.
Oh no.
They call me Super Saiyan Totino's. That's it, right?
It's been great, guys.
It's been great.
Thanks for listening.
We'll see you next month with a brand new episode of Gone Full Casual.
Cut.